silicone band is really the way to go for that. So let's warm up our joints with a step touch or a heel dig or a march or something to just kind of get that body moving. Good. Or knee lifts or ham curls or, you know, whatever, just kind of moving that body. We're working the upper body and the lower body today. The arms will always have a weight in them. Or I mean, the weights are for the hands, the band is for the legs the entire time. So the band will be pretty much on those legs almost the entire time. Oh, except for one thing, we'll see if we get to it. If we do get to it, I need to go grab chairs. I didn't grab those earlier. Curl, reach and pull. Little tap, and let's reach front or reach across. We'll tune this up a little bit more. Reach it up. Let's push it down like you're pushing down a button. All right, hands behind, open up that chest. Feet are still just kind of barely moving. Hands front, spread between the shoulder blades. All right, we're starting on the floor. Grab your silicone band and you're gonna put it on at the arches of your foot. Put that down. So it's not on ankles or anything. It's like right there on the shoes. And you want your weights for chest press. Nice and heavy. 12s and 10s is what we're looking at today for the chest press. So that is exactly what the arms are doing. The arms are just going to do chest press. The lower body has some thinking to do. You're here at 90 degrees, right? One foot is going to stay while the other foot pushes and extends out. And then you alternate, flexing those feet. So you can chest press as the legs go out and in. Good. So one leg is pushing out and away while the other one is holding in position. You can make it harder by bringing the foot that's staying in position closer to your body, as well as the foot going out, pushes out and down towards the floor. Good. One and then the other. All right, keep going. Hands are moving. All right, now I don't want you to switch, Sarah. Set it, push one out, let it return in the middle, and then push the other out and let it return. Don't switch, and so keep going. Maybe it just looks like you're switching. Out, bring it in, and then out, bring it in. Yes, there we go, good. Because you want to make sure that that one foot is kind of hanging out there in place for a bit. So you should feel the arms and the legs. You might feel arms more than the legs. Is that hurting your knees to do that, Dee Dee, that way? How's your knees doing, Rachel, with that? Okay, because we're not standing on it and that one doesn't bother yours. Good, abs engaged, nice. You can make it easier by taking your feet higher to the sky or not pushing as far. You have another 20 seconds here. So if you want it more in the arms, you go a little faster with the arms. If you want more legs and abs, you squeeze them. You get serious, you go further. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the band right where it's at. Arms for chest flies. So usually lower, more like maybe 8s and 10s. Is that bothering your back? Oh, okay. All right, arms are gonna go fly. Legs are up here. Now, I want you to glue those knees together. Feet are flexed. When the arms open, one foot opens out wider and then the other one opens wider. Does that make sense? So one foot goes out, other foot goes out. As you fly, fly. You're holding one still while the other one is rotating out. It's the tiniest move. It's the, yeah, that's the only little motion you're gonna do. It's no, we're not looking for like a big open and close. It's a little open, a little open. It's itty bitty. keeping those knees glued together. I don't want those feet coming apart. Glue them. It barely moves if they're glued together there. This is for that hip joint. All right, keep the arms going. Now, go ahead and let those knees and legs open. And they can both open. They all open together, they all close. Looks funny. Everything opens, everything closes. These can start to be quite intense on the hips. If they're too much on the hips, you take a break and keep those arms going. Good, breathing in the nose, out the mouth. All the abs are engaged here. You have another 15 seconds. Exhale at the hardest part. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're moving your band. Band is coming up to above your knees. Yeah, that's yours making that noise. Above the knees. One weight for skull crushers. And those knees are just right there. One weight skull crusher. Band at the knees. Whoop, you're going to be in a bridge. Arms up. So the arms are doing skull crusher, right? That's all that they're going to do for the head and straight up. You have a couple options. Your legs are going to take a walk. You can keep your hips on the floor, or you lift into a bridge and your legs walk there as your arms are skull crushing. Oh, great. My band, your band might do that too. Your band is, keep going. If your band starts to roll like mine does, then I want you to switch to a booty band. There's a booty one if you find that that's rolling down. I didn't even think about that one. I just was thinking, oh, if it stays in place, that's the correct tension I want. See, Dee Dee's is staying in place. Rachel or Sarah's is staying in place. Some people's just roll, I guess. Band will be exactly where you had it. All right, feet on the floor, lift those hips. Good. Skull crusher while you're taking a little walk. Lift the leg, drop the leg, lift. You can do this with your hips on the floor, taking that walk, still working your legs, or you're in a bridge and then that incorporates your abs more and your lower back more. So if it hurts your back, hips are on the floor. Ah, you wanted a little bit more. Yes, yes. 15 seconds left. All of this can also be done without the band if ever at home you're doing this and the band is too much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Take that band. Okay, you are going to touch your band, I guess, but it's for your legs on this one. So if you touch your band to take it off, no. Yeah. I don't know. Right here on your feet. I have a note and I don't remember what it means. It just says, do all the things for the ankles. I'm like, what are all the things for the ankles? All right, we're going to put the band where it kind of started, right? Right there. Sitting up tall and you're leaning back. And you're going to take those feet out. Ah. Yeah. Out. Out. Now, you can make this easier by a couple things. One, if you bring your feet closer together, it's easier. The wider the feet, the harder. The higher the band are, or the closer to your toes, the harder it's going to be. The closer to your ankles, the easier it's going to be. So you can play around with that. You open and close. You take any pressure off your back by leaning back on those hands like we're doing. But if you're like, okay, I want this hip work and this thigh work, and I also want my abs a little more, you sit up a little taller and you use less of your arms. You can even let go of your arms completely. And then, then it gets quite hard. Whew. Just make sure you're sitting up tall. Shoulders are back. Good. Crown of the head is up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Cross your right leg over your left. And then I had to fix. right over left. Take your legs far away. And again, the closer to your toes, the harder, the closer to your ankles, the easier. All right, so we're crisscrossed. Right leg is over. You're gonna keep your left leg in place. Right leg is gonna move. So really focus on that left toe, either pointing up to the sky or away from the other foot. And that right heel, you're crossed. My legs are a little more crossed than the ankles. So you can just cross at the ankle or you really move that foot away. The inner thigh of the top leg is what you're kind of working there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Left over right. Ankles crisscrossed as far as you can, as far as you want. Right foot stays still. Left foot moves out. Remembering, if you want to make it easier, that band goes near the ankles. If you want it harder, that band goes closer to the balls of your foot and your toes. Right foot is flexed, keeping that band taut. Woo. My left side is a little bit weaker on this one than my right side. You'll notice, yeah, there's going to be a difference. Flexing those feet. Hopefully you're feeling what I'm doing here with all the little tiny muscles in the inner thigh, outer thigh, the hip flexors, the ankles. 3, 2, 1. Ankles, yeah, it's a lot of ankles and calf, shin muscles and whatnot. All right, sitting up tall. All right, we've seen these. This is another one where actually now that I'm here, the silicone band might not be enough. So if you want that booty band it. All right, booty or silicone, pull it close. Point those toes and release. Point, release. Point, release. But we're gonna slow it down. Point, release. Point, hold, release. Point, hold, release. You're gonna get this with a little bit of biceps here because you're holding on to that band. You could have overhand grip. You can have underhand grip. You can have over and under, meaning one hand is over and one is under, if that feels better for you. Whatever you like. And if you have that silicone band, you're just pulling it nice and tight. Pointing those toes. This one, ankles and calves and arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that band. All right. Silicone to the ankles. We're gonna play around with this one though too. Sometimes it likes to flip on people. Grab your light weight and then the next up. So you have a 3 and a 5 and 8. So maybe grab all 3. I'm hoping you can use a 5 and 8, but the 3s is there in case you need the 3. 8, 5, 3 in case you need it. Lay on your side. Pick your side, whatever you like. Top leg on the floor in front. So if everyone's laying on their left side or top leg lifts, floor. Back leg flex, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift, lower. All right, grab the heavy weight. Hold it up, or it will stay. It's just holding. Now this bottom arm, you can be on your elbow. You can rest your head in your hand. You can lay down completely. I tend to choose laying down just so that I like to keep my spine as straight as I can at all times, but not everyone likes it. The leg that's moving is the one that should be feeling that inner thigh, yes? 3, 2, 1, top leg back. Front foot, flex, lift and lower. Slowly got you hoping. This is one of my favorite songs. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Release that weight. Go next set lighter. All right. Toes touch. Knees are apart. Let's move that band. We'll fix it when we flip to the other side. To your knees. I know a lot of times I'm like, put it below your knee or above your knee, not on the knee. This one, it's whatever you want. You can go below the knee, you can go above the knee, you can go on the knee on this one. All right, clamshells. Feet are glued together. Knees are gonna open and close. You have that 5 pound or 3 pound if you decide. Rotator cuff with those arms. So the top leg lifts and lowers while the top arm lifts and lowers together. And if that's ever too much for the shoulder, guess what? You go, okay, I'm gonna go 3 pounds. Or you say, you know what, that's still a lot. I'm gonna go no pounds. And you just squeeze those muscles. Because these are itty bitty teeny weeny muscles. You're gonna feel them so soon. I do have an option if you're looking for intensity on this one. You're gonna come up to your elbow. And when you lift that arm and that leg, you're gonna lift the hip as well. Lower it all down. Leg and hip. It's quite a lot. If you want it, you take it. If that's not for you, that's okay. Ooh, my shoulder's sore from yesterday. 3, 2, 1. Flip around other side. We're gonna keep that on your knees and do it backwards. So we're gonna start with the clamshell on this side. Laying on your side, grab your weight for the rotator cuff. Feet together, band at those knees, laying how and where you like. Clamshell, rotator cuff, top. Good. Good. Yeah. Ooh, a double band. You didn't feel that one? I feel that one. Ooh. But everyone different on that. Good. And if you wanted that intense option, it can come in whenever you want. Lift the hip, lower the hip. Everything comes up, everything goes down. Really make sure you have good form on these ones. These ones are ones where if you start to do something weird and wonky, it'll be like you bumped into something and you have a little bruise and a little hurt. You'll have a little tweak. That's the word I'm looking for. It'll be like a little tweak, and then it will not be comfortable for a couple weeks. You won't really hurt yourself, but it'll be uncomfortable. Good. Good. How's your hip feeling with this? How's your feel the bicep? Anyone else feel their arms? Yeah, need to. 3, 2, 1. Arms are tired, right? All right. One more time at the ankles. Arches of your foot. It might not be the only time. We'll see. Flipping over onto your hands and your knees. Grab one heavy. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, that was too easy. Band was at the ankles. That is, yeah, ankles. Laying on your side. Thank you. All right, with your heavier weight, you would have been lopsided. Top leg forward. Back leg is away and flexed. Top arm here. Back leg lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Now, sometimes, like right now, on the other side, I didn't feel it. On this side, my hip bone is digging. So if you ever need to roll back a little bit onto your glutes, your butt cheek, you can. Lift, lower. Now that arm that is up, it is straight, it is locked to where it's really easy to hold it because it's just one long line. Every joint is stacked on top of the other. Good. All right, 3, 2, top leg, push it back. Here we go, lift and lower. I like this one laying down. Lift, lower. Big range, little range. Everybody's doing the same option today because they're all DD options, except for that first one that was bothering your knees. Which one? Oh, that was the knee bend and straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And actually, let's just keep that band right where it's at. Flip on over to your front though. Tabletop. Hands and knees. but we will adjust the band as you go because based on rollability on your body, we can adjust it. All right, arms are going to do a tricep push-up. So you're on your hands and your knees. Remember on, was it Tuesday? No, anyway, whenever we were on the ball, we did those little tricep push-ups. That's what the arms are doing. Right leg is back, keeping it nice and tight. All right, you push up right there in that position, holding that leg out. Now, as you get going, when you come down, let that back leg lift higher. It lifts and comes back down. Lift, come back down. And sometimes having it at your ankles will hold it. Sometimes it'll slide up. So then if you want that bottom foot, if you want it more on your, like, oh, that's kind of how you have it there. If you want it on your arch of your foot, sometimes it holds on better if you feel it's rolling. Good, push up, good, nice, yes. And if you need to roll your mat or put a pillow underneath your knee, no, you can do that too. 4, 3, 2, switch legs. Switch legs, same arms. Here we go. Push up, lifts, and lowers. And then if the band's just driving you crazy and you want to go to booty band, you can. I like the silicone band today because I'm looking for a bigger range of motion. But as you know, working with bands, they tend to roll up sometimes. Good, keep on going. Try and keep your toe that's moving, toe pointing down or pointed. Good. Let those elbows, good. Keep going. Now, when those elbows touch down, 3, 2, 1, stretch it out, stretch it out. I just want to come on and show you something here, Rachel. You were starting to, what you see, you're doing this where your hips are going back. Just go straight down, straight up. So the upper body, I want you to do a few of those and see if it feels different to you. From moving those hips back, you're going straight down, straight up. All right, whew. Band at your knees. Did that change anything, Rachel, when you did that? More on the arms? Okay. All right, so the next time we're there, I'll remind you, don't push the hips back, go straight down. All right. I feel like we're all over the place. Move the band here, move the band there, move the band here. But that's what today is. All right. At your knees, fire hydrants with reverse flies. So this is going to incorporate major balance. All right, grab your weight that you would use for a reverse fly. Looking at probably 8s or 5s. 10s are a little bit much for this. And if you want to roll your mat for your knees, you may want to do that one. All right, so you can roll it, put your knees on that mat, grab your weight that you want to use for your fire hydrant. We will be going opposite arm to opposite leg. All right, we're not lifting the right, both on the right side. That would be too much. All right, so put that weight in your left arm. Leg will start. Right leg, it's a 90-degree bend. Just gonna raise up and down, up and down. Once you feel pretty good and confident about that, the weight in your left arm, your arm is rounded, it's going to raise in a fly. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Great, man. Okay, yeah. Good, right leg. And if you want that left arm flies, it doesn't have to. If it's too much, you could alternate if you needed to. If you wanted to lift the leg and then lift the arm, that's fine. Don't switch sides per se, but you could do the left and the arm if it's too hard to do them both. But this incorporates your abs. This makes you work that balance just a little bit more. Keep a nice flat back. Good. Sarah, I want your hand that's on the floor to reach out just a little bit more. You're starting to curl up into a little tiny ball. I want your back long. Yeah, good, better. 5, 4, 3, 2, switching sides. All right, find your balance. Let the legs start. flat back. When you're ready with that arm, go ahead and add that fly. Oh, my balance is not as good on this side. That bottom hand, that if it's tired there, because it's been there for a bit, you can take it to some fingertips, like that left hand that doesn't have a weight. You can have a flat hand, you can go to fingertips, you can go to a fist, or it can even hold on to another weight as long as you're not moving it. Right? You're just holding on to it so that your wrist is straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got one more in this position here. And I want you to put one foot, let's put your left foot, see how it's anchored on my knee? And that right foot's gonna go with the arch. So left knee anchors it to the floor, right foot arch has that band. You're going to give me a donkey kick. But before you start, take that left foot that's holding that band, there's a good chance that band will fly. Just like that, curl that back toe. So that way if it does catch, it does what mine just did. Catches on the ankle. Yeah, yours did it too. Yeah. You could also, if it's too tight, let it go to your ankle. So if that's too tight on your leg there, Rachel, actually it looks pretty good. I like it. Looks good too. Yeah, we're pushing. Yep. Just well. Yeah, that works too, Dee Dee, if that fits better. Like I have that at the arch, so that I can push it out. But if your foot's just not in that right foot, yeah, and flex that bottom left foot so it doesn't come off. Better, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Sides. Seriously, can someone create better silicone bands? Let's put our heads together and create something. I mean, that's why they made the booty bands, but seriously, there's gotta be something in between the two. All right, we're doing the other side. So if you wanna anchor that right knee down or anchor it to the foot, and then it's on your left arch. Donkey kick back, push it back. Mine just doesn't wanna stay on my knee. I like it on my knee, but anyway. Breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Keep on going. I'm going to grab some chairs and bring them in here. You have another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take the band off. Come take a chair and put it at your spot. All right, grab a chair, Dee Dee. Everyone at home, I didn't tell you grab a chair, but you need a chair. All right, come grab a chair, put it at your spot. Good. All right, you're gonna face me and you're gonna put your band on the leg of a chair. All right, so put your band, you can go booty band if you want to, because mine just, it's now not happy. You can go booty band or silicone band and you're gonna put it around one leg. Have your weights next to you for bicep curls. Heavy biceps. This is the last one before we stretch. All right, so you got the band. It's, nope. The front leg, one of the front, right leg, right side, left leg, left side. So I'm putting it on the right leg of the chair and then I'm putting it on my right leg as well. Right there at the ankle. And I've got my weights for biceps. I'm gonna sit on the very edge of this chair. booty band or silicone band. My silicone band is not happy. It's getting weird and sticky. All right, we're gonna straighten the leg and bend it. Bicep curl. Bicep. Yes. So think about just straightening the leg out and bringing it back in while the arm is here. The leg might be able to go all the way. It might only go some of the way. I'm just gonna straighten and bend. Good, keeping that thigh down, meaning we're not lifting the knee up or anything, just straighten and bend. That's all right, you gotta do life. For the last 10 seconds of this one, straighten it, lift it. Straighten, lift it. Yeah, that's no fun, right? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep the leg out, arms 90-degree angle and hold. Thigh, yeah? Top of the thigh, mid-thigh, around the knee thigh. Woo, 3, 2, 1. Switch. You can either put it on the other leg or you can just turn. I'm gonna put it on the other leg. I like this one. I ended with this one. This one's my favorite one that we're doing today. All right, you got that band. It's on that left leg or the right leg if you did the other one. Got your weights. Sit on the edge of your chair and bicep curl, leg raise. When I say raise, I really mean straighten the leg, bend the leg. Straighten the leg, bend the leg. Didn't like the corner feel, yeah. I get that. Probably felt weird because you were probably sitting funky, being weird, yeah. I almost did that too, but I thought, Woo! Anyone feeling these very fast, very quickly, which is why we're not here for like 2 minutes or whatever. All right, last 10 seconds, add the lift. Straighten the arm and lift it up a little bit more. My arm, leg, lift. 4, 3, 2, hold. 90-degree arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that. You're sweating? Yeah, we got Katie to sweat. Nice and tall. Let's use that chair to stretch. Twist, looking over your shoulder. Yeah. So hopefully you felt your arms and your legs, mostly legs if you hadn't noticed. Switch. You're tall, we're twisting, getting that through your back, your abs, and a little bit of the hip. Release. All right, cross the ankle over the knee, nice and tall, and lean forward, and you should need this one. This one's one, yeah. It just feels great. All right, even though you don't want to continue, sit up, take that leg, don't uncross it. Cross it more, and twist towards it again, another twist. So yeah, good, going the direction of the leg that's up, perfect. And come out of your twist, take the other side. Sitting tall, hinging forward. Let that heart rate come on down. If it came up, mine came up because, you know, when you sweat, your heart rate comes up a little bit because we're working hard. Release, cross, tall, twist. I'm going to replace those extras at first. Isn't that interesting how sometimes it's the tiny muscles. Tiny muscles feel it so much sooner than a big one. Release. All right, legs out in front of you. Flex, and we're just going to start to kind of walk down. You can reach in the middle of those legs. Ah, so good. I love having little props. Cherish my prop. Now, take your hands to the outside of your foot. And then take it to the other side, just kind of outside there, reaching. Back center, roll it up. And, oh, no, don't do it yet. Don't be done yet. Grab underneath your seat here. Tuck your chin and round like you're trying to come up as if you wanted to stand up, but your hands are keeping you there. Do you feel that through your shoulder, like right up in here? Yeah, good. All right, then take your hands behind you, grabbing that chair. Push your chest out. Take your hands a little higher. Same thing. Like I'm opening, but I'm also kind of pushing my chest down, out and down a little bit if you want. And release, grabbing between your legs on that chair, pulling down. Let your elbows kind of go out wide as you're pushing, or pulling the seat, kind of pushing your belly button in and that chest down, if that makes sense. Release, roll it up to standing nice and slow. Take your time. Once you're up, take a deep breath. Exhale, release. And we did it. Muscles should be tired. Very tired. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, joints are tired, right? Muscle size, everything. Good job. Well, remember this one then. That's today was what day is it? Thursday the 9th band workout. So remember that recording if you want it again. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.